Don't know if you remember about these TV recorders from the 90s. But now, in 2025, we have something like that, but with thermal camera. Let's see what's inside this box today. Right on the box we can see some information about the 3 times image processing, so it uses 3 processors for different tasks, 1000 meter distance. The screen on it is a 5-inch HD touchscreen, is covering the 85% of the NTSC Coral scale. It uses the X3 super resolution. It's an upscaling algorithm, upscaling the image from 256 by 192 to 512 by 384. Sensitivity is 25 millikelvin, that's very good. Uses a 10mm f/0.8 SLR lens. Let's see. So seems like the inner box got still the Chinese logo on it. Nice metal logo. Consider a very nice box. So first let's take a look at the accessories. We got the Picatinny adapter. This adapter, if you want to hook up a light or a laser rangefinder, the 600 Pro, that you can also buy separately. This I wanted to demo in the T2 Max video, but I didn't get a chance because the video was too long, so now I'm going to do it in this one. Then we have here the charging dock. This is a general purpose charging dock. You can charge many different type of batteries, and as you can see it here, all the type of battery you can charge with this one. Connects to a Type-C. Very simple. User's guide. The user's guide doesn't have so much information, so I'm just gonna show you a quick overview of it. You get an Allen key with 2 screws, a shoulder strap or neck strap, something like that. I guess you can connect it and hold it on your neck or something. And a Type-C cable, that's for the charging and maybe even data, I don't know. And finally, here we have the DV2. For the name reflects, it's like a DV camera from the old times, those digital video recorders that you hold, and resembles that, with a big screen that you can fold out, with 5-inch touch screen. In here you can see there is the laser diode, so that is going to be the laser pointer. I assume you activate it with this button, we'll see later. Other than that, we will find the shutter correction button here and the power button, that's all. And over here, the battery indicator. The screen you can flip in either side, so you can monitor yourself as well. The hand strap is very comfortable. It holds it very well, and it's adjustable, so you can make it more tighter to be more stable in your hand, just like a DV recorder. The other cool thing about this is the replaceable head, because this is the DV2, but later will come out the DV3 as well, and the head is interchangeable. So maybe if you buy now a DV2 and later you decide to upgrade, you don't want to buy the entire package, you can just buy the head itself probably, which is going to be like this. It's very cool. And the entire head comes off. As you can see, there is a marking on it where you have to connect it. All these 3 lines needs to align. That's the only way that it goes in. Push it in, just turn it, and now it's on. You can see, easy. In this case I couldn't get a battery because there is battery shipping restrictions, but I have the battery type needed, which is 21700 type lithium battery, this type, and it goes here. well, it's like a rubbery feeling, the battery door, and it's also not removable. It's like built in. It's like a door that is held by some rubber hinge there. And as I see there inside, I don't know if you can focus, so there is an SD card slot inside there. So I guess that's where you're going to be able to record, which I don't have included, but I have, so I will test it once we do the testing on it. Other thing I noticed is that the battery tub, where the positive connects, is kind of sunk in. It's kind of deep. In this case, this battery not going to be ideal because this doesn't have bumping out the plus pin. I can put it in, I can squeeze it in, but it won't turn on because the positive is not touching the positive pin of the device. So what I can tell about this scenario, because some of the batteries are like this, sometimes they make it like this. So I just folded a tiny little piece of metal. So nicely shoving that piece of metal between the thing. It's not going to disturb anything, not going to cause any short circuit. That should be fine. Then let's see. And as you can see, it does power on now. When you buy the battery from AliExpress, you need to make sure it has the tub, the positive tub is elevated. I will give you a link down in the description so you can find it easy, in case if that listing is available in your country, because sometimes the listings are not available in every country. Now, before we go any further, let me take the chance and show you the laser rangefinder. So this is the laser rangefinder, the 600 Pro. It's got a user's manual inside with all the details you need to know. It's like this. What else is in the box is a lanyard. It looks like this. Just to put it into perspective with the old laser rangefinder, which was of course much smaller, but it was just a very basic, and the old one, the small one, does not have battery built in. So it needed to be powered from the cable constantly. While this one, the new one, has battery. It uses a CR2 type of lithium battery. It can be rechargeable or it can be disposable. I recommend the rechargeable because it lasts very long time, and the disposable is kind of expensive for what it is. So let me show you. It has a very secure opening mechanism for the battery. Easy to open. Just flip this up, it's metal, and then twist it. This will expose the interior. Then you need, in this case I'm going to use a disposable, I don't have the rechargeable version. The polarity of the battery is indicated here, so the plus goes first. Just drop it in, put this on, and it's ready to turn on. You have two buttons here. This is the power button, and you see it's even have a tiny little screen. It's very small. The entire laser rangefinder is very small itself. And it's also have a gyroscope sensor, so it sees which orientation it is, and it's also adjusting the screen according to that. This button is laser, as you can see. And it's constantly measuring, as you see. On the device itself, we have here a Type-C port, With this Type-C port you can charge it, but I don't know if it's also data as well, but probably also you can use it to download the files via a USB cable to the computer. Here you have a tripod mount, standard tripod mount, and this seems to be a LED light, which facing downwards, so you activate it by long pressing this button, and then it looks like this in the dark. Very nice, very bright and usable. This rubber cap covers the mounting for the Picatinny rail, goes over that tiny notch like this, and then I have to fasten the screw that is included. Ah yeah, this is not an Allen key, it's just a normal Phillips. It's a normal Phillips head, and it includes 2 screws in case if you lose one, so you have one spare. I can load the laser rangefinder on it, which has the easy, just hand, you can mount it, you don't need any tools. And there you go, this is how it should look like now with the laser rangefinder installed. And then the laser rangefinder can be connected in the software, I guess, which I'm still about to find out where. Let's see, menu. It has also Wi-Fi, so we can connect it to a Wi-Fi network or stream it, I guess. Here is the video streaming option, which I'm going to demonstrate soon. The laser rangefinder, as you can see, is here. This is the option I was looking for. So it can measure for a short time, 5 minutes, 60 seconds, 30 seconds, or always. But now let's just find it. It's already displayed here because it's on the Bluetooth, because it connects via Bluetooth. So just let's choose the 600 Pro, and it's connected. So yes, it does work easily, very easy to connect it. So now the complete package is here in my hand. Now let's take a look at the quick specifications and then we continue. So let's see, detection range, which refers to an appearance in 3 pixels at least. 300 meter a human, 250 meter a hog, that kind of size, 200 meter a coyote or dog size animals, 50 meter a dove, like a bird, like something bird size animals. The 3-core image processor, an FPGA, an ASIC, and an AI processor dedicated for the smoothing out of the image, upscaling and stuff like that. The focal length, 10mm high energy lens. Now if you know what that it means, please write it down in the comment section because I have no idea. Which is an equivalent of 14.1mm at 17 micron. The resolution of the sensor is 256 by 192, a 12 micron sensor. The super high resolution means the upscaling to 512 by 384. The sensitivity, which is very important, is 20 millikelvin. That's very nice. It's got some intelligent sun damage prevention. It means if you turn it toward the sun, it will shut it down automatically before it damages the sensor. A 5-inch touchscreen with a 1280 by 720 pixels. The laser rangefinder that I was showing earlier with a 656 yards, which is about 600 meter detection. The battery life is around 6 hours with a 500 mAh battery. The usual 50 Hz frame rate. Dual image mode. Get more details for winter, highlight targets, stand out more for summer. This deserves a short explanation, because right now I'm filming this, it's winter time here, so basically when I make a video outside, you will get significantly less thermal contrast, because most of the objects cool down to nearly identical temperature, and if there is also no external heat source like sun to influence thermal diversity, you will see less contrast. And the thermal imager works, you point at something and you see a variety of temperatures. And a color scale, let it be black and white or any made color scale, is assigned to that range of colors. Let's say the lowest temperature on the screen is -1 and the highest is +20. Then it divides the color scale between this range within the range of sensitivity. Just an example, like a high sensitivity sensor with an increment of 0.01 Celsius, 0.02 Celsius, 0.03 Celsius, and the low sensitivity sensor with a 0.03, 0.06, 0.09, this is like with a 0.03 Celsius increments. But if everything in the view, let's say 20 Celsius, then you will only going to see a blank screen. More temperature variation in the environment and higher sensitivity, you will see more image detail. Simple. You can also choose between 9 professional reticles and 5 color on each. The focusing is done manually. It has a built-in infrared laser, a tactical walking light, and the 4 battery indicator lights with 4 levels. It is marketed to be using for hunting, tactical, outdoor, camping, off-road, rescue, and everything else the thermal imager can be used. The field of view is an acceptable 17 degrees. It has a 32 GB built-in storage, but it's not mentioning anywhere the SD card slot, so maybe the SD card slot is some sort of offline software update, something like that. Charging port is USB Type-C. Of course, it has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth as well, so with the Wi-Fi it does the online upgrade as well, of course. So that was the specifications. Now let's connect it to the Wi-Fi network and see what's going on. It seems like Wi-Fi connected. Now let's see in the settings. Let's check for updates. Oh, I did find an update. This is gonna take a moment. Now I have to shut down and restart, I guess. Now let's check out the streaming function to stream it to a phone. Let's see how it's gonna look like. In the menu options, let's choose video streaming. You will get this and then just confirm. When everything is okay, you have a code that you have to scan. So now to connect, basically, you just have to download the Thermalmaster app. Now every single camera, USB cameras are also running on the Thermalmaster app, such as the DV2 as well. You just have to switch and confirm. There is an option to scan the code within the app itself. Just scan the code on the screen of the DV2 and there we have it. Just to see, you can see exactly the same on both screens. You can change orientation, you can control the modes. Immediately takes action on the screen as you press it on the button. I have to say, for a 256 by 192 device, it has an amazing picture. Huge details, lots of clarity. So this is the wireless streaming from the device to a mobile phone. If two persons wants to see the same things at the same times, shorter distance, something else, something like that. Now how close I can scan with this? Right now it's about 15 centimeters from my finger. And you can see my finger is huge. You can see every single hair sticking out. You can see every detail. It's incredible. So what I think, this can also be used for PCB inspection. But I'm going to make a test with that. I can't wait to see, once the DV3 is released, how the DV3 is going to be with this type of system. It's very, very detailed for a 256 by 192. Of course the AI algorithm helps for it, but this is just insane. You can see my sweat glands as they are producing the humidity and then they dissipate and disappear. It's incredible. And I will try to go through all the possible menus, making sure you can see everything with the best possible details. It's not so nice and detailed as if it would be with a screen recording, but okay, this is what we have. So first we have the color palettes, then we have the hotspot tracking. This is showing you the hottest part of the screen. It's going to point and keep that cross on it. Then we have this mode change. Then we have the cross that you can change color, also move on the screen, different colors. When you swipe up or down, it changes the color, and you swipe left and right, it changes the type of the crosshair. Very nice. Then we have the camera option. You can take shots, you can record video, and when you recorded the video, you can watch it inside the album. Then you have shutter correction and the options. Within the options we have the My Device. You can check for updates. This is the latest version I have right now because I updated. Then you can search for Wi-Fi, streaming, and in the settings you have all these items, factory reset, and the laser ranging options where you can find the laser rangefinder. Once you turn on the laser rangefinder itself, very simple. Now let's do some recording with this, and I'm going to show you the recordings in many different scenarios, outside and inside the house, close-ups, and of course short circuit detection as well, because a thermal camera is not just a fun toy, it's a very serious tool as well. So you can use it for all kind of work-related stuff, including survival. So let's see the recordings now. So let's start with the usual PCB inspection videos. As you can already see, the image is absolutely crisp and clear, and these SMDs are tiny little, like below 1 millimeter, some of them. And this is a very close distance. I'm right now around 10 centimeter, 15 centimeter with the lens, and everything looks gigantic. This tiny little chip that keeps lighting up for the short circuit it has, it's about 5 millimeters, so it's very tiny, but looks gigantic on the screen. So yes, the DV2 can be perfectly used for PCB inspection as well. If you want to see a larger area of the board, you just have to go farther, focus on, and you can see the entire board if you want. Here you can see some squirrels chilling on the trees, enjoying some snacks on a nice day, in a distance of about 3 to 4 meters. Considering that this is only a 256 by 192 sensor, the image is incredible. Here is some traffic. I can only show very short clips because otherwise it would make the video very long, but I will try to upload pure recordings of this in the next video. So what do you think? Write it down in the comment section. What I think, this is a very cool device. 3 image processor, one of them is dedicated for AI, a complete platform with a screen and recording capability, and a nice 20 millikelvin sensitivity for more details. The AI upscale looks very nice and decent. The lens on this is very well designed with manual focus and with a 17-degree field of view. And the entire sensor module can be removed and upgraded in the future. And let's not forget about this cool laser rangefinder that can measure up to 600 meters. And displaying the measurement directly on the screen via Bluetooth. The touchscreen can be adjusted in many angles and has sufficient resolution in HD, Wi-Fi connection for easy software update and image streaming for smartphone or tablet, a 32GB built-in storage, is enough for a lot of recording and taking pictures. Despite its size, it's very easy to hold thanks to its well-placed hand strap. And thanks to my channel, you can get a super discount on this as well as any other models I've reviewed on this channel, which I personally arrange to each buyer. All you need to do is come to my Discord channel, link in the description, and send me a private message or any room, and I help you get this or any models I review on the channel on the best price possible. For those who don't care about discounts and lazy to come to my Discord channel, I leave the link directly to the AliExpress store and you can buy it in full price if you want. Also, as I noticed, YouTube really don't want people to know about the latest thermal imaging technology, so it's very difficult to reach you guys. So a like and maybe a subscribe would greatly help to deliver you the latest and coolest of them. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.